Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you're watching my videos from. And it's your girl Reynadi here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My returning subscribers, thank you so much and always feel at home. And for my new subscribers, thank you very much for coming to support my YouTube channel. And today we have a topic. We want to talk about Kenbro, and I have 11 reasons why Kenbro Kienyeji chicken is one of the best breed. As a farmer, it's very important for you to identify the best breed of bird to go for, especially for agribusiness. And Kenbro was developed in Kenya by Kenchik Company for the following reason. One, Kenbro it's a free-range bird. Then they can feed on any type of feeds, worms, ants, vegetable, herbs, kitchen waste, manufactured feeds. So you can either decide to free-range them or rear them on a closed cage. Another point, number two, they are very easy to manage, not expensive compared to the exotic breeds, hence good for the beginners or new farmers. Point number three, they can adapt to any climatic condition, be it cold, hot, rainy, or dry areas. Like, for example, in Kenya, we have areas that are semi-arid, we have areas that are very cold, and we have areas that receives a lot of rain. And I know this is the reason why Kenchik decided to come up with this type of breed, because they knew it easily adapt to any kind of climate. Point number four, they are very resistant to diseases. And this is a good point to note as a farmer, because if your birds rarely fall sick, you will save a lot of money on treating them, hence reduces cost of treatment. Another good point, it's in terms of quality of production. If your birds fall sick more often, they will reduce on quality production of eggs, their meat quality will go down. Point number five, due to the above reasons, they have a low mortality rate. Because reason number one why they have low mortality rate, they can adapt to any kind of climatic change. Another very good reason why their mortality rate is low, it's because they are resistant to diseases. The time Kenbro are at 3 to 4 months, they will weigh 4 kgs, and by the time they are 12 months, they'll be weighing 7 kgs. That is an advantage to a farmer when you are rearing them for meat. So that is, you will maximize on the profits. Point number seven, they mature within 3 to 4 months. That is an advantage for a farmer, because they will, one, reduce on the cost of productivity compared to other pure kienyeji, whereby you have to wait for 6 to 8 months before you start seeing the benefit, you start receiving your profits. So
Feeding
with
them on the
the
leftover
Kenbro, by the time
ugali.
they are at 3 to 4 months, you are able to take them to the market for meat, and there you at, so let's just say by 3 to 4 months you will start getting the returns. Point number eight, they start laying eggs by week 25, and at the rate, and they lay eggs at the rate of 75 to 90%. For example, if you have 110 birds, you are sure of getting 3 crates of eggs every day, and that is so profitable for a farmer, because anytime you venture into poultry, your target is to get maximum profits. So if you go for Kenbro, you are likely to get 100% profit compared to other breeds. Point number nine, they are for dual purposes. What do I mean by this? When you decide to go for Kenbro, you will rear them for both meat and eggs. That is 100% profit for you as a farmer compared to the exotic birds. If you decide to go for broilers, that is totally for meat, and you decide to go for layers, that is totally for meat.
Hizi zingine
So that is
zinakula
another
hizi
good
hii chakula
advantage to look
yetu
at.
kweli,
Point number
zenye tulileta
10,
jana
their eggs are and meat are
ndio zikule.
expensive compared to exotic types. Like let's say, like for example,
Unafaa
an
kutuletea
egg
nini?
for Kenbro will go for
Growers.
25 to 30
Growers
Kenyan
mash.
shillings, and their meat will go for between 450 to 600 per, per kg in Kenyan shillings. Compared to exotic eggs, go for 12 shillings to 15 Kenyan shillings, and their meat you can sell them between 300 to 400 per kg Kenyan shillings. Finally, my last point, market demand is very high, and this is because of their nutritional value. And nutritional value comes from how you feed what you feed your birds on. As you said early, with the Kenbro, you can feed them on herbs, vegetables. You allow them to look for their own food. That is worms. So this one adds to their nutritional value compared to exotic birds. That's all for today. For new beginners, for the beginners or new farmers, I can recommend you start with Kenbro for maximum profits. And thank you for staying up to the end. Continue supporting my channel by subscribing, liking, and commenting on the videos. Any question, any advice will be appreciated. And bye. See you in my next video.